Relax and get loose while I put you up on game. The Figure Booth with Josh and Nate. This that podcast folk. Those in the know. Batman vs. Iron Man. How would it go? We talking one of a kind. Collectibles. Mezco toys are respectable. It's unacceptable if it's not in the packaging. Nate don't take pics if you ain't rapping it. Nate's dirty tricks are always happening. But damn it, man, don't you be stressing. Round here we believe in plastic confessions. We trying to figure out the figures that's gonna stand the test of time. That G.I. Joe handmade hit me in the spine. There's perfection in the way that these toys are made. But I also wanna know, do I pick Wade or Slade? So this is where I come to kick it with the guys. The Figure Booth. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey yo, welcome to another Monday Motivational Monday. What's up?
You forget the name already, Brian?
I don't even know what day of the week it is.
Monday, it's Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. What's up, y'all? What's up, Toy Fam? Hopefully your week is off to a good start. And you checked out our episode from yesterday.
Yes, hello everyone.
Stay
and
hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
What do we got today? Little Voodoo Ranger. Oh, you got your can of moonshine.
Yeah.
Hello.
Made a new batch of moonshine.
It's the only way to go.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time joining a Figure Booth Live, then make sure you subscribe to the Figure Booth. We actually have an entire podcast. We post new episodes. We just posted one yesterday. You can go check it out. We did our top 5 of 2023. Yes, already. I know there's more figs coming out.
In 1 month, yeah.
We thought it was time to do ours.
We can do a top 5.
And there might be more.
Whenever
we can do like we want. We can do top 5.
I'll change my top 5 right now.
Want to. Exactly. We're gonna go into top 10s maybe.
I'm gonna do a top 20 every month.
Yeah, if there's enough good figures, maybe we'll do top 5 of December 2023.
Yeah.
Just as a last jab for anybody that didn't like it. But if you do want to check it out and you want to see what our top 5 picks are, some of them caused some controversy already. Go check out episode 90 called Best of the Booth.
And then
you've already checked that out. Yeah, blame 78, and then make sure you guys are hiding figures. If you guys checked out our top 5, but you haven't gone back further, check out our previous episode, which is an interview with AZ Toy Hunters Guild Mike. Had a great time talking to Mike. Either way you do it, make sure you guys are subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when we go live. And if you guys are here with us now, thank you for being here. Please make sure to hit the like button. Throw a comment into the chat so we can know that you're here. We can converse. Do you guys like our top 5s? Do you guys dislike our top 5s? What do you think? What are your top 5s? Or maybe what's one of your figures that is in your top? You don't have to tell us your top 5.
You know what I did like that some already did comment their top 5, but then also maybe their top 5 interviews that we did for this year. We did a handful. Yeah. I think we did more than 5 interviews this year, but maybe the top 5 interviews. Hopefully we did more than 5. Maybe we just did 5.
Maybe exactly 5.
Hey, those would be the top 5.
Let's see. I think we had about that many. We Toy Bro, Dork Lair. We had Kirk from Geek Effect. We had Bat Force Grump. We had 78 points. We had Mike. Oh yeah, we definitely had more than 5.
Yeah. I was gonna say because I did the Wrapped 2023 for the audio version of the Figure Booth, and our number 1 episode that got listened to the most was Enter the Lair.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, and speaking of Wrapped from Spotify, Customs by Machu just recently posted that we ended up into his Wrapped
top 5. We ended up in his top 5.
In his top 5 that he's posting right now.
He's causing controversy.
What if he likes more music between now and the end of the year?
Or a different podcast between now and the end of the year.
Or, he listens to another podcast more. I mean, there's no way he can correct that.
I'm already holding back the tears, Matt.
Yeah.
I told him, I sent him this meme of this, I think MJ crying. And I told him, I'm an ugly crier. Thank you, but I'm an ugly crier.
Yeah, you don't want to see Prime cry. I've seen it.
It's worse than. It's just as bad as seeing Mario cry because I've seen Mario cry a bunch of times. So,
yes,
man,
somebody commented actually on our post. I think it was I Fought a Lion. And he was commenting on how you've been getting rid of boxes. Yep. Apparently, there's a small market for boxes. Oh. I did not know that was a thing.
Man, I would have to ship a box within a box.
I don't know. That's what I was going to say. How do you ship that?
You ship it inside of a box because you don't want the box to get damaged or dinged. Or I could just be like Amazon sometimes or Target. They just slap the label right on the box.
I got this box. Do you have a box for my box?
Yeah.
That's a lot of boxes on boxes.
Mm-hmm. And then you could unbox it on Unboxing Thursdays.
Whoa. There you go. That's the worst guest for Unboxing Thursdays. What did you bring? I brought boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What's in those boxes? Boxes.
Mooses.
A bunch of meese. If you
should probably
with us,
check in with the Booty Rangers.
Yes, Booty Rangers, Booth Brigade, Figure Fanatics, Primes, Privates, Nate's Nards, or Nick Neckers, whatever you identify as. Thank you for joining us.
That Nick Neckers.
I do have a long neck. See that? The Neckers. Neckers are probably my favorites.
I don't know. I think I'm more leaning towards Booty Rangers.
I do like the Booty Rangers.
That might be another whole episode that we can make. I bet you can just Google Booty Rangers. We can watch a good episode of Booty Rangers. Might be not the Rangers you grew up with, but
yes, we should make a whole episode based on Booty Rangers. But yes, let's recognize who's in the chat with us now. First comment, Toy Rensu saying, "What's up?"
Oh,
what's up, Toy Rensu? Thanks for joining us. He did call you a nerd.
Yeah, with the finger.
Actually, it's Nick Neckers. Winger Lose. Hello. What's up, Winger Lose? 8 and skate. Sorry I'm late. Blame 78. Perfect.
Yeah.
You can tell he listens.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, 8 and skate.
Rolls perfectly right off the tongue.
I love it. Paul Morales saying hello. What's up, Paul? Thanks for joining us. Oh, we got the man himself. Put all your hate towards 78.
There you go. That's the 2024 motto. Put all your hate towards 78.
Coming for that cocktail fruit on a Monday. Every single day of the week, I'm coming for that cocktail fruit. 2 days in a row, 78. That's right, 78. Can we make it 3? Probably not. B Rivera, ayo, what the F is going on? What's up, B Rivera?
What's up, B Rivera? You tell me.
First timer here. Wouldn't have a hashtag if you were first timer 78. Welcome, 78 points. I feel like it's your fault. Toy Rensu. He knows what's up. Rensu's already representing. We got Customs by Machu. What's up, Customs by Machu? Matt, thanks again for your support last year. We really appreciate you're always sharing our stuff. Yeah. Always listening to our episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see the finished product of your studio. If you guys haven't been watching it, make sure to check it out. It's getting really close. It looks awesome so far. You got Mike, AZ Toy Hunters Guild. He's also blaming 78.
Oh, man.
This is turning into a trend.
I like it. We're going to get shirts.
78. Yes.
This guy.
It's got to get one that just says blame 78.
That's right.
Hashtag. What's up, 796?
Mario.
I may not be happy to have you.
Oh, yeah. I was going to have him on. He didn't respond.
Wow. Mario, if you want to join us,
I was like, come on
feel
through.
Free to hop on.
Yeah.
We'll open it up to anyone if you don't like our top 5.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Watch out. Don't open the floodgates.
Yeah, right.
I worried Mario.
We're going to have a lot of callers.
Some grief. Yeah. Next caller. Hi, you're on with the booth.
You're on with the booth. Oof. So, Boxception?
Boxception. I like it.
I like that. Can you change Prime's mind without directly saying something to Prime about getting rid of boxes? Boxception. Bat Force Grumps, the show can finally start. The man of the hour has arrived. People pay money to watch that double box action. You could be sitting on a gold mine, Prime.
Too late now. They're in my local.
They're getting processed at the local.
They're getting
dump
crushed.
right now.
Yeah, they got picked up by my waste management company yesterday. No, last
That's a workout on its
Tuesday.
own, right? Crushing those boxes.
Then I had to fit them into the freaking trash. I was just like,
yeah, that's a whole workout. Booty hole rangers.
Oh wow, that's extremely specific, Mario. And then you wonder, then that just raises more questions. And that's probably why you get yourself in the situations that you get yourself into. That's all I'm saying. You probably shouldn't be yelling that out at the top of your lungs when you're at the bar.
He's on to something. He's on to something. KJ Smith, what's up, peeps? What's up, KJ? Thanks for hanging out with us. You're going to be painting next weekend. Wow, that's exciting, Matt. Really?
Hopefully not with a Sharpie.
Well, I was going to say, if you need to fill in some spots,
yeah,
I'll get you that mega Sharpie. They have like a giant Sharpie you can buy. That'll be your Christmas present. Do some painting for me is what it will say on the package. I think that's who we've got so far. Active chat. Thank you guys for joining us again. Thanks for the comments so far. The figure booth will open up to anyone. Pretty much.
That's right.
Pretty much, yeah. So, what's on your mind, Prime? What do you want to talk about? Figures? Figures?
We got lots of figures. It was crazy. So this weekend, I took the kiddos. We volunteered. We went to our local Shriners Hospital. Did like a toy drive, and it was like all these car clubs that rolled through. I posted a bunch of pictures on my story, but man, it was crazy. They had 14 different auto clubs that showed up, and in a span of like, I don't know, like we were there for 2.5 hours. We were able to collect like close to 4,000 toys. It was crazy. This van pulled up. It was like close to 800 toys that they had. So it was cool. Like my kids, that was their first experience volunteering. And they're like, oh, there's a lot of toys and stuff like that. But then they gave us a tour of the hospital. They show all the services and who they serve and, all the kids and stuff. And my son was just like, oh, it's for them. He's like, yeah, let's get all these toys for them. Like that sucks. Like there's sick kids in this hospital. And it was like, I don't know, it was just kind of really humbling to show that they really got it. They got the message. And my daughter tells me the story. She's like, yeah, I was helping, and the cars would pull in, and then the kids would just run out there and like get the toys from the people that were coming through, right? And she grabbed like a couple of these Squishmallows, and she said that she saw one fall off to the ground, and she's like, yeah, then my brain said, pick it up, like no one's gonna see it, like no one's noticing it. And she's like, then my heart said, no, like don't do it, it's for the sick kids, do it for the kids. She's like, so I just picked it up and put it back in the pot. And I'm like, you know what, good job, like that's great, like you're not supposed to be taking from the. She's like, yeah, because I don't need it, I'll wait for Christmas. And I was like, oh, okay, good, we're going to Ross.
Yeah, that's awesome. Learning some valuable lessons.
And
you're gonna steal something, don't steal from sick kids.
No, don't. And it was cool though. We got to see a bunch of cool cars. Like there were some really like exotic, luxurious cars, and we saw like some really cool custom like Volkswagen cars. I mean, it was all sorts of different types of walks of life. It was really, really cool. It was a great experience. I mean, they hanged in there for their first time. I woke them up super early, and we hanged in there for 2.5 hours, and they were so excited. And my son comes up to me, he's like, "Oh man, I'm having such a good time! Like this is super fun." I'm like, "Yeah, it's volunteering. Like we don't get." Awesome. You don't really, you get a different type of satisfaction from it. So yeah, we had a blast. We definitely had a blast. And we came home. My son's like, can we do that again next year? Like, when can we volunteer again? I'm like, yeah, we can definitely look into other, you can always volunteer. The community always needs it. So it was awesome.
That's really
and they kept
cool.
going. I think they went till noon because we went and had breakfast like right down the street. And then we drove back around, and the car, people were still there, and they were broadcasting it, local radio and stuff like that. But yeah, it was pretty epic.
Yeah, I mean, setting a good like tradition for the next year, right, with your kids and showing them the world of volunteering, and something that during this time of year doesn't get talked about maybe enough is just if you can lend a couple hours to go help at a local food bank or something, or if you're at Target and you see a toy that's on sale, maybe consider picking it up and donating it.
No, and that was exactly it, because they had the kids all lined up, the donations up against like the building, and they had like just to kind of get that like perspective of just seeing it, and you saw the line of toys that were being collected. I mean, like 4,000 toys. It was, and my son and my daughter, they were like, that is a lot. She's like, oh my god, look at all these toys. Like, it's gonna go to all the kids here at the hospital. They were pumped. And a lot of the volunteers, like, it was my company that sponsored it to do the volunteer work, but we showed up with bunch of, like, a lot of people showed up with their kids, so the kids were the ones doing the running to the cars, and it was just like very festive. Everyone was wishing each other happy holidays. It was very, very cool, and the energy was right. But then it was so cool because to walk away from that, and my son, we took him, ironically, we were at Ross, and he's like, oh, we should have stopped by here first so we can pick up. So next time I want to show up with like a donation. I want to donate. Like, so now he's really like, I planted that seed, the experience planted that seed. So he wants to help out more.
Right.
So it's cool. Yeah. It was very awesome.
Yeah. You feel good when you're helping somebody out.
Yeah.
And volunteering is, something that I think more people need to do. I'm trying to be better about it myself, but during this time of the year, I think it's really important. So it's cool that you're kind of setting that precedent with your kids, and they got really involved. And
oh yeah,
just anybody listening, if there's something that you want to do to help other people out, there's a lot of stuff out there. I know there's toy drives. I know that there's people in the community that do stuff. Prime's already showing a good example of how to get involved. But that's awesome, man. I'm glad you guys were able to do that.
It was a fun time, fun time.
Yeah, and while you guys are at Ross looking for the great deals that Prime continues to find, look at something like a toy that you could donate.
Oh,
you don't have to spend a ton of money to donate. You're just helping people out.
Yeah.
Stuff like that really makes a big difference. Let's see. We got Plasty. What's up, Plasty? Saying buenas noches.
Plasty in the house. Hey, what's up, my dude?
Good evening to you, my friend.
Aiden
Skate says, damn, that's a good turnout. 4K toys is awesome. Yeah, that's a great turnout.
Yeah.
Plastic says, good job, Prime. Your kids will never forget that experience.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
I think that surprised me the most, walking away with that. They were like talking about it even till today. So yeah, it was awesome.
78 wants to talk about Volkswagens.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. I don't know what, but
don't steal from sick kids or from any kids. Well, sick kids especially. But
maybe big kids. You can steal from like big adult kids.
If it's between a normal, healthy kid and a toy aisle, he's getting a face palm.
Or like I don't know, 40-something-year-old kid.
Yeah, 40-something
searching for $5.99 Joes. Like, oh man, I went. There were again. I've been at too many Rosses. One, like, so here's the whole Ross thing, right? It's funny because I've been seeing even people complain about the fact that all these Joes and Marvel Legends are showing up at Ross, but there was a post like, oh, are you guys driving or spending $40 to $50 in gas to find these cheap Joes or Legends? I'm like, one, there's no way in heck I would be spending $40 to $50 to go find a $5 figure or $6 figure. Like the Ross that I have is like 5 minutes away. It's like an exit away. So if I have to go get something at the grocery store or whatever, like the Ross is in that center. So there's no, like, that doesn't make sense to me. If you are doing that, they got their priorities different. But it was so funny because I was there and they have all these Outbacks. I want to say like at least 10 Outbacks. And this guy saw the one and he was just like, oh man, he was just going crazy. I'm like, all there is Outbacks. Like, there's not going to be anything else to find. But it was just funny, like how there's some collectors out there, they go gaga over like if they see like cheap Joes or cheap Legends. He was just trying to scrounge for anything. I was just, I was like, maybe I should hide some of these figs just to make it interesting for this guy. So then I started picking up Outbacks. And I think I had like 3 of them, and I was just like walking around, and like I saw him, he was like kind of peeking at me. He's like, oh, this guy got more Outbacks than I do. Like,
he's ready to tackle you.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to take that.
I hit him in the towels. So, guy, they're in the towels. Between the towels and the floor mats.
I feel like maybe local shops will go to Ross to try to get Joes and things like that, like $6.
Yeah.
I can just go throw that in my shop for $15,
Yeah.
A bit more. So, yeah, it kind of gets people from all walks of life when you see figures on sale. I hope you gave all those people who gave a Black Series Admiral Haldo a really dirty look.
Yeah. I know, like, what'd you bring? I'm like, well, you still left the Ross sticker on here. I'm like, come on, my guy.
Homer Simpson.
Hmm.
Stupid zombie Halloween costume.
First time,
we
hey,
haven't had you in
welcome.
here before.
I like
Thanks for
the
joining.
zombie from Plants vs. Zombie pick.
Yeah, I don't think that's a stupid costume. I think it's a great costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid zombie Halloween costume. If this is your first time joining us, please consider subscribing and check out our prior episodes. Sorry. What?
Bat Force Grumble quick.
We keep hitting the same one.
People buying figs they don't need or want just because it's cheap. He's shaking his head.
See, we talked about that once before. Did you want it before it went on sale? Or are you only getting it because it's on sale?
So for myself, I've always wanted a lot of these Joes. But like, okay, so like Gator. I picked up the Gator. But he's been on my radar. I'm like, Gator and Fiona been on my radar. I'm like, I just haven't pulled the trigger. And after I'm like, I just need to chill out. I need to like take a step back. But at $11.99, I'm like, how could you not? Come on.
Right.
So
it's too good of a price.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I can kind of see what Mr. Grumps is saying there, but at the same time, I'm like, what's $6? And it's Joe's. Joe's are pretty good. I'm not buying like 6 or 10 Outbacks. That would be a little weird.
Yeah, and if you never collected Joe's and then all of a sudden I see you're posting a bunch of Joe's that you're getting at Ross, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably a clearance, like, impulse buy. But
this was
Brian
an impulse
buy. A lot of Joe's.
This was an impulse buy because I have the Breaker, the first version of this, right? And I bought it at retail when Target had them. And when it came out with Tiger Force, I was like, I'm not huge onto Joe's when it comes to that specific, like they do that, I don't know, that gimmick, like Python Patrol or Tiger Force or fucking whatever, so the Tiger Force, I was like, and I kept seeing them, but for $10, like, how are you not gonna pass up on a vehicle, on a 112 scale vehicle? I can easily customize it for something else. Right. That's my justification, but again, I'm subjective, so, and biased towards myself.
Biased towards good deals. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's why they're available for everyone. Hate it or love it. People are still going to buy it. Yeah. Joe's are okay. It's not like you're buying Toddy Max. Ooh, shots fired.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I know. I haven't bought any Toddy Max cheap because the Toddy Max are at the Ross, they're like they're crap ones. So
they're the ones that nobody wants, not even Prime.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I am buying them because they're cheap. That's the whole point. Like, hello. Exactly. I don't like. Are you guys? Is there a delay here? Where's the gap? Like, yes, because they're cheap, I'm buying them. What? It's like if someone's having a sale, would you not buy that? Come on, like, wait. So you're telling me you're buying it because it's cheap?
Whoa, dude.
Yay.
It's not allowed.
Hey, what color is a red truck? What color is that big red truck?
That's definitely a gotcha.
I can hear 78. Wait. Yes. 78's like, wait, hold on. Are you telling me? Wait. Are you telling me you're buying it because it's cheap? You're trying to save $1? Yeah. Oh,
it's true.
Blue. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Blue Beetle. I watched that on Max recently.
What'd you think?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
I liked it. It's one of the better DC movies. It's a little goofy at times. But
it was a little.
I thought it was pretty
like too much in the beginning. In the beginning, it was a little too much as far as like the cultural aspect. I was like, laying it a little thick with the Hispanic stuff. Like, it's chill. I mean, the minute I saw George Lopez with the truck and like all the stereotype stuff, I was like, But then I think after the first 20 minutes or 30 minutes, it kind of they took the foot off the pedal, and I was like, all right, it was enjoyable.
Yeah, George Lopez was one of the most interesting parts of the movie. Like, let's see. So he's also a scientist.
Yeah,
and he made the flying machine.
Yeah,
but it was cool. I mean,
yeah.
I didn't know much about Blue Beetle going into that movie, so that was more educational, I think, for me. He's not one of those DC heroes that I follow very closely.
Yeah, the truck thing was. It wasn't, but it might as well been a taco truck 78. It wasn't a taco truck, but it might as well been. Don't hate. Appreciate. That's right.
It's a new hashtag, 78. I haven't seen it yet. Wait, was there a taco truck? No taco truck.
No. But it was that close to being a taco truck.
Yeah, it was pretty close. But yeah, it wasn't great, wasn't horrible. It's better than some of the other stuff that's out there.
Thanks, Oof.
Like Wonder Woman 84. Better than that. Yeah, Oof, that's a great point. I think that's a good reason why, to Prime's point, why he is picking up figures that are cheap. And that's the reason why he is picking them up.
Yeah, because they're also good customers. I'm not denying the fact that I'm not like saying, "Oh, I'm paying retail for this," or trying to flip them. Like, no, they're cheap. That's the whole point. That's the whole gimmick of this, Ross. If you love it, that I got it at Ross. But that gives me, I think I teased something yesterday on one of my stories. Is the figure booth going on tour. Because there's so many figures, like what if, and I've seen this before in other groups, and it was a really cool idea on a Facebook group that I was part of, and they did like this traveling, they picked one figure and they just sent it to different individuals and they took pictures but then it like the figure got lost, like someone just kept, and it was a cheap figure, it wasn't nothing like, because we know what happens, right? But right now there's so many figures at Ross, I'm like, we should either pick up a Joe or a Legend and then set some obviously requirements, either like obviously you have to follow myself, Nate, and the booth, subscribe to the booth, and then we can come up with a list and we'll send this figure 2024. We can start like a tour and it'll hopefully encourage those to take some pictures, we can send the figure with a little log so you can log them what states they visited and whatnot. I think
maybe
that would
like
be really cool.
A passport book.
Oh yeah, passport book. That would be cool.
Yes.
Fucking love that. A passport book. Yeah, what do you guys think?
We can make it international too. That would be great.
Send it to plastic. Really Let's go. Yeah, so what
gotta be people that we trust,
Yeah.
Because you might send a figure out and then never hear from them again. All right.
That's why. We'll see that's why if it's $5.99, then like, oh well, that's it. That was our idea.
Right.
It was like the whole rental figure, and then we'll test the waters with that. Yeah.
The rental figure probably was a much worse idea than what this is.
Yeah.
Because then I'm asking those people to send it back to me in an acceptable fashion.
Yeah.
So let us know if you guys would be interested in that. I think that would be a really cool idea. Good way to connect with people in the community that may not be right next to you.
Yeah. And we can showcase them on the show.
Yeah.
Hey, the figures with 78. Good luck. But that's the last time we're gonna see the figure. Like,
yeah. Will we see it again?
Is the figure gonna come back with some ring or with one ring?
One ring to rule them all.
Yeah.
The toy collectors of the trust test.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what it would ultimately be. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You got to trust some people. Are they going to honor it? Or are they going to be like,
kill it?
I don't know
all
these
eyes
guys
on you.
too well.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and steal the figure.
Steal the $5.99 figure. Come on. Aiden Skate's down. I love it.
He's down. Awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
The Booth 2024 tour. I'm telling you.
It'll end up with me and Prime first, and then it'll go somewhere else.
Yeah. Yep.
So maybe it will like gather things as it travels. Maybe it gathers accessories or extra clothing.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yep. If it comes back with a full beard or a different head sculpt.
Right. Yeah, we sent it to like Matt, Customs by Machu. It comes with like a whole new sculpted head sculpt or something. Laser Pants, I saw Godzilla -1 yesterday, and I heard that Jada is getting the Godzilla license. I've heard really good things about Godzilla -1. I really want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching the Monarch Legacy of Monsters show on Apple.
Oh,
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's the thing I don't like about those movies is, and it sounds like Godzilla -1 maybe is correcting this a bit, but there's just, and I get that you can't have a whole movie full of monsters, but there's so much human stuff in this show that it's rare that you actually see Godzilla or a monster, and it's called Legacy of Monsters. I'm like, there should be at least one monster per episode. It doesn't have to be the entire episode, but give us something.
Yeah,
because I think I'm on episode like the 3rd episode now, and I've seen maybe a monster for like 2 minutes.
Oh, that's rough.
So I'm getting to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm getting a little tired of this
Yeah.
show. If I don't get some monsters here soon, I'm leaving. And then speaking of Godzilla, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Did you see the new trailer?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, so Godzilla minus, I've been hearing nothing but stellar stuff. And then the trailer, I've been hearing some mixed, like yeah, it's cool, but then they're like, oh, it's a bit much. Like I've heard also like it's killing the franchise for them, or it's killing like the Godzilla fandom that they had for Godzilla, because now he's like sporting a pink beam, and then like Kong is starting to look like a Toddy Mac figure.
Yeah. I don't think people really wanted the end result of Godzilla versus Kong to now be a team up of Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah.
It was cool that they got to see each other. They fought, and now they're homies. Godzilla. Yeah, we should let them go on their ways now. But now they're going to be homies.
Yeah.
And it looks like Godzilla evolves or something in that movie. He changes. I don't know where the pink energy is coming from. It's an odd choice to change his color. And then Kong is also getting like this robotic arm or something. Yeah, he went from an axe to an arm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that scene where they're running together. And it's just like, what is going on?
They're like,
here?
Let's get on. Like it looks like a scene out of Braveheart.
Yes. Yeah. Hold.
Hold the
door.
Yeah.
It's interesting to say the least. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like they need to go more like Godzilla -1. Like, go back to the roots.
Yeah.
Rojo54, what's up? Thanks for joining us. I bought the trade paperback today of Invincible. I'm assuming.
Invincible. Yeah,
that's what 78 was saying.
Have you been watching? Trying to get that Invincible.
The new season at all?
No, I'm letting them stack up so I can just like binge through it.
I kind of wish I would have done that, because I got to 4 and I'm like, wait, is there more? Or
with the first season 1, I was watching it like episode by episode, and I was driving me crazy. Yeah, so I was like, nope, not doing that anymore.
I know I let 4 stack up, but then I watched them like so quickly. So now I'm back to not having anything anymore.
That's what happens.
Oh, Mario may know where the link energy comes from.
I don't know. I don't know.
From his
I don't know what 78 means by that.
Yeah, maybe Contour King. I don't know. Who knows? The Amazing yelled at me for never have read it. I caved and just bought the damn thing. Hopefully a good Invincible figure someday. It would be cool to see like one of the main lines get Invincible stuff, because I know we've seen some figures from, I can't remember what company. I think they made Walking Dead figures at one point. But yeah, it would be great to see like SH Figure Arts or Mofex or Amazing Yamaguchi start doing some Invincible figures. That would be sweet.
8-inch skate says,
King Godzilla merging to other monsters. Yeah, that's what it's going to become.
Yeah.
All are one will be that one. King of Monster. Master Monster.
That's fun.
It's like a Godzilla head and a Kong arm. Yeah, that's what it's going to become someday. So let's talk about some new figures.
And tomorrow, NECA's dropping that Usagi Yojimbo. People are going to be going crazy.
They're dropping all kinds of stuff tomorrow. So NECA's been teasing quite a few different things over this last week. New drops coming.
Oh, the worst turtle. So okay, we'll start with that. Let's start low, and then let's go make our way up high.
I'm sorry, it kind of cut out. I'm pretty sure it's the best turtle.
What?
So starting with the best turtle is what Prime was trying to say before he cut out. You got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Leo from The Last Ronin. From his look in that comic, I think he looks great. Although I am kind of not a fan of this head sculpt. Way too plain.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all.
Typical square.
Yeah, I know. Why give this guy that head sculpt?
I mean, right there. Okay, so right there, the cover art looks kick-ass, but the head sculpt doesn't go with it.
Oops. Let me go all the way back, because I know how to internet.
See, that looks badass. Yeah, that looks badass.
Yeah,
but the head sculpt, it's like, come on.
Well, because the line here is like a lot longer, and then when you look at the head sculpt, it's like this tiny little line, just bloop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It needs to go across the whole face. You need it to like kind of come up like a Joker.
That's so tiny.
Yeah, so this one's going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern.
I like that they're doing.
Then
the
you've
pre-orders.
also
That's cool.
Yeah, you've got the new Master Splinter from The Last
looks
Ronin
cool.
is also going live. So this is from, if you guys have read the trade, then you probably know where this is. If you haven't read the trade, you're like, why? Who are these guys?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is from the Lost Years. The stuff that's actually not covered in the original trade for The Last Ronin. There's like little clips where you see these characters, but they're not really in the main story. And then The Lost Years, you kind of see a lot of this stuff. So I think it's really cool they're going so deep with Last Ronin. I was just talking about it on the top 5. One of my top 5s is the Sinja Patrol Bot. So it's really cool that Mecha is going so.
He can't be your top 5. That's against the rules.
I know.
That's against toy community rules.
I'll say this again later on at the end of December when I'm not trying to get likes and views. Right?
What's up, Chad? Yeah.
Chad Kinsler, what's going on? But yeah, Master Splinter's going live. You got a little sneak peek of what Donatello is going to look like.
That was cool.
But yeah, he looks pretty dope. I really like the art style here for Splinter. Yeah. You've also got Raphael,
the best turtle. Look at that. Look at that. He's got freaking arrows. He's like, give me more. Let's go.
He does look like a badass, actually.
Yeah.
I really do like the blood, the whole damage look going on, and the fact that he's got all these arrows in him looks pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really cool homage to the comics, and I can't say too much about this comic without ruining it, but
this is
pretty cool.
Same leg and same
right
arm.
Here?
No, the other one. Oh. Same leg and same arm going back.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, it should be.
It should be the opposite.
It should be. Yep. That's true.
That just.
Yeah, this arm should be forward. But that's a nasty arrow through his leg there.
Maybe they're trying to. I don't know. They're trying to show off. I don't know. But that it's just. I'm like, oh, who posed that? That looks so bad.
Yeah.
I've been guilty of that too. Like way back in the day.
Oh, I think we've all been guilty of that.
Yeah.
Doing weird poses where you're like, oh wait, that shouldn't be like that.
That does not look natural. Mm-hmm.
But this looks dope. Really like the stylized look of the turtles. And if you notice, these turtles are very similar to these. I think it's almost the same buck.
Well, those maybe the ones in your hand look a little bit. Yeah, those ones in your hand look a little bit bulkier, but I don't know.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like maybe the arms and the legs.
But you know what? Yeah, you're probably you might be right because I'm seeing like the shell. He has the same. Yeah. Okay.
He's got some like shading going on.
He does.
It's not, They cut it off here though. Like this is a new piece, or maybe right here is a new piece.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but it looks
no, you might be right.
Similar.
Yeah, it does. All right, I'll take it back.
Somewhat similar. There we go. Yeah, so we got Raphael, Splinter, we got Leo. Looks like Raphael comes with a ton of arrows. And then you've got this crazy Usagi Yojimbo 4-pack. You're the Rabbit. So you get a new look for Usagi, which we haven't seen before, and a different kind of spacey outfit, not the same space Usagi. We've got a samurai. And then these two looks we've seen before. So this is like the generic version that we've seen released before. And then this one with a different head sculpt and rolled up sleeves. So he's also new, I think. And correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, but I'm pretty sure this is the same one we got, right? Unless it's a different paint scheme going on here. I think that's the same. But yeah, 4-figure pack. That's pretty insane. And for it to be Usagi specific is pretty awesome. So if you're really into the character, this is a great way to get 4 different versions of him and tons of accessories. Dinosaurs, soft goods, some weird skeleton thing going on here. At least 26, maybe 40 hands, you know.
At least.
Yeah, like, a bunch of different head sculpts.
Minimum 40 hands, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 40. You know, I'm seeing at least 60 different weapons here. So quite a few. But this is cool. So all of these are going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. So if you want any of this stuff, make sure to be on NECA Store tomorrow. I don't know if these are going to be instant sellouts or not. Most of their stuff isn't.
Yeah.
But who knows? It could be. So I would just say if you want it, don't delay. It's a good chance. You can see what's really popular here. This Raphael is really popular. 10,000
makes sense.
likes. Ooh, even more popular than Leo. Okay.
Oh, easy. Double that number.
Darn it. But yeah, you going after any of these Prime? Any of these tickle your fancy?
Nope. The only thing that's I'm still contemplating is the pack that you got back there sitting behind you. You know, they still have those up for pre-order. So I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't need them, but then I have the Triceraton, so it'll go good. I love the way they look. But
yeah, it goes really good with him.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm just like, how many versions of the turtles do I need? I got the cartoon ones, I got the movie ones, I got the super.
That's what's been going through my head. I've got probably 6 different versions of turtles.
Yeah.
So I really don't need any more.
And I think
really don't.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think my Fantastic Four is about to charge at the end of the month, so we'll see.
Nice.
We'll see.
Wait, that could be in December?
Oh, that could be my top. That's going to be my top 4 figs. All 4 of the Fantastic Four. I already know it because
holy crap!
Yep, top 4 Fantastic Four.
We screwed up.
It now. I know.
They will show up in store, so don't panic. Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, that's
some good info.
Like all these new Joes that are showing up at Target. Like I'm just gonna play the long game and wait till they show up at Ross.
And that's see, I was talking about to Prime yesterday. I was like, dude, you are never gonna want to buy a retail Joe again.
No, it's so hard.
Never. Because he's walking out, you know, with like 4 figures for what, like $50?
Yeah,
you can't beat that deal. That's so good.
Damn.
You can do a top 5 for Mezco only. Hey,
yeah, and
you know, Prime actually had a similar idea.
Relax. Yeah, can you tell him that? I'm like, let's do that Mezco top 5, and Nate was like, no, fuck that idea. That was my idea. 78. Come on, blame Nate. That's literally what I had said. I'm like, can we do a top 5 Mezco? Because Mezco has been dropping a bunch of stuff this year, and Nate's like, nope. Council does not approve of that idea.
I ruined fun here. But no, I think actually waiting to the end of December is a good time for Mezco because there is more stuff coming out.
Yeah, so
I got something today from Mezco.
Man, still
I don't know if I should reveal it yet.
I'm like the last kid on the block with these drops.
I know. I do feel bad for you. I don't want to rub it in Prime's face, but I did get something I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Maybe I should open it up. It's too much rubbing it in. But yeah, that's a great idea, 78. We'll blame you for that one, but in a good way. NECA's doing a lot of other stuff too, though. We've got an Assassin's Creed figure coming from NECA. Not a big Assassin's Creed fan, but if you want an Ezio Auditore figure, then here you go.
No, but I want Mezco to
Revelations
do
game. Oh man,
Assassin's Creed. That would be
that makes too much sense.
Yeah,
that makes way too much sense.
The first Assassin's Creed, I played that was my game. And the second,
I did like the original ones.
Yeah.
I haven't played one of the new ones though.
Yeah, no.
We've got this figure. Oh, this is a fan photo. Sorry, this isn't a new figure. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they released this one already. We've got a House of 1,000 Corpses figure coming. Otis Red Robe 20th anniversary figure.
AIDS Gate. Did you get a NECA TMNT then?
Alex Murphy.
I didn't. Did you?
Oh,
did you get any of that TMNT? Yeah. AIDS Gate's asking. No. Wow, I'm surprised.
I know. I kind of wish it's one of those things that sort of having a regret about. But as soon as I see the box, I'll be like, oh, well, yeah, I don't have any place to put that.
Yeah.
It would be cool to have. I don't have the space.
I know. I'm debating picking up the Thunder Tank because BBTS is having that sale, so it's like $100 off.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're going to put any more up maybe during these next releases. I doubt they're going to see any more Turtle Vans, but if they're going to release any, now's kind of a good time to do it.
Yeah.
But if I see one like on a good deal, like on OfferUp or something, maybe I'll consider it. Or like during the next toy show, if I can trade somebody for one.
Oh yeah.
That might be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they look great. I've seen some pictures of them. You know, but
vehicles are challenging, right? They're just a bit.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I can't get into the vehicle game.
It's a bit tough, unless you're gonna find yourself on your living room floor just like that's all. If you're not taking pictures, it's hard to take. Your significant other comes in, they're like, "What are you doing? Just playing with my turtle van?"
I can just imagine my wife walking in. What the hell is that? Oh, I just got it today, honey.
When I was doing the roadblock, I was like, blacka, blacka, blacka. With this machine gun. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was your go-to? Well, that was our go-to noises.
Yeah.
Other people might have had different ones. Top 5 is a tough one this year. It was very tough. I still go back and I'm like, did I make the right choices? Who knows?
That's it. You're stuck with them for life.
I'm bummed out I didn't grab a van. I think a lot of people are either bummed, very happy. I think Mike, I know, got one.
Yeah.
There might be more chances down the line, KJ. Maybe they'll do like a variant of it at some point. Who knows? I like that thumbnail, by the way. That's a Death Adder. Arcade style. I could, for what if you think about it, for what they invested in creating that van, it's a new mold, a new production process. I would be really surprised if this is the only time we're ever going to see that turtle van.
Yeah.
So I think it will come eventually again at some point. It may not be anytime soon. It may take another year, but I do think we will see it again at some point.
You think so? All right. Calling out. That's what we got to do though, because we have to start making some predictions from our toy lines that we want. Like we did with Mezco. How we wanted Dick Tracy, or at least I did. And I'm not going to say the hashtag, but some of y'all ran with it. Got a little too creative with Mezco and Dick Tracy. But we got Dick Tracy, and I remember when they announced it, I got tagged so much. I was like, damn, blame 78.
That's not the hashtag we're talking about. But
I know. But we got to talk about like Mezco wish list for 2024. See what they reveal before they do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's maybe on your wish list? What's one?
Damn.
Let's get it Mezco-fied.
One right off the bat that we've already kind of talked about is just like more rogues gallery for Batman. So like a Riddler.
Yeah.
And we said like Alfred or a classic, a Golden Age Robin. But there was I forgot. I was thinking about like a old. It's like something up the lines of like Dick Tracy, but it would that would make sense. But yeah, I think for now I'd be like a Riddler. They're way overdue for a Riddler.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to do some cult stuff. Like a Dark Man would be cool. I don't know if that's too deep of a cult classic type thing. Now they're getting into TMNT. I'd love to see their version of a Shredder.
Oh yeah,
that would be cool. I'll be curious how they would do that, because they could do soft goods with some armor. I feel like it would really work well with Mezco, but I don't know. I'd be really curious to see how they would do it.
But and also like so they've re-released Wolverine and Spider-Man. I think they need to do like a new Cap and then a new Punisher. Like those are way overdue, because that classic Punisher, he's good, but man, those bodies compared to like the newer stuff, super outdated. Or like a new Daredevil bit. Cap, Pun, like those are way overdue.
Yeah, I mentioned something similar about that when we were talking about the Mezco JL set.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Ezra Miller Flash, but to have an updated Flash as a Mezco is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Because the original was just the spandex, version. Like he was one of the OG DC Mezcos.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was nice to kind of get a new version. It'd be great if they did that with, and I feel like they slowly will.
Yeah, because now their ankle pivots are way better. Like the Morbius. Like if you have the Morbius,
Oh yeah,
he's got some killer ankle pivots on there.
78 says you'd be up for a new DD. That pleather ain't lasting.
That's I see that. Like it must be, I don't know, the weather or wherever you're at. Because
speaking of Mezco,
my stuff is
we'll just switch.
It's fine. I've seen some pictures.
I've seen, yeah,
where the pleather.
I think
like I sent some of my extra capes to Gonzo because he sent me pictures where his capes were just completely like deteriorated, and I gave him a hard time about it. I was like, Gonzo, what are you doing? Playing with them in the sun or something? But yeah, I don't know.
I feel like if you live in a place that has a lot of humidity, that might be a problem.
Yeah.
Or if you live somewhere cold, I can see that changing the material, because when things are cold, they compress.
Yeah.
So maybe that causes it to shrivel up and fall off the figure at certain points. But yeah, I think that the weather definitely can cause some issues.
Yeah.
I live in Arizona, so we don't get a lot of extreme weather. I mean, obviously we get some heat, but as long as I keep it away from the direct sunlight, it's fine.
Same here.
And Prime kind of has very calm weather as well, very similar to Arizona.
No, Punisher can last a little longer. No, you're tripping, 78. Come on. He has those bulky ass shoulders. He has the chunky ass legs. Like Punisher and Cap share the same mold. You see them and it's like it's a bit rough.
I'm wondering, when you showed me Roadblock's big and bulky. How does he compare to like a Punisher? Right.
So like Roadblock, if Punisher was to be on that body, on that bulk, that would be completely better because he can actually bring his arms together and he's holding that machine gun. Where Punisher, he can't. His arms are like he can't bring his arms that close because his chest is so like wide. Like you can't have Punisher holding like the Gatling gun like that. Like Roadblock would be a good Punisher. Like
I was gonna say, I wonder who else they could, who else they've used that body for, and who they could use it for in the future.
Those boots are good. The ankle pivot on that's good. He's got the pants. Man, that'd be good. Yeah.
I only bring up Vex because we're talking Mezco.
KJ Smith said lots of things shrivel up in the cold.
I'm cold. Don't look at it.
Hey, it's shriveled. She doesn't know about the cold.
Yeah, it's the weather out here, man. The humidity does something. Doc Max cape is peeling.
That's crazy.
That sucks.
Yeah, that would
feel bad for people that deal with that.
Don't buy Mezcos off 78. That's for sure.
Yeah. With the lack of soft goods and articulation on the Mezco Ezra Flash, I'll go with the Mafex JL Flash. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I do like when you say lack of articulation, I'm assuming you mean the ab cut or maybe the pec cut, because he does have double jointed arms and legs. But the armor on the front definitely hinders him a bit in the bending, So he can't really do a lot of forward or back bend, but he does have really good range in the arms and the legs. The Mafex JL Flash, I think I know which one you're talking about. He came out quite a while ago, but he still stands up as a pretty good figure. And from what I understand, he's still pretty hard to find. So. We talked about this a bit on our last episode, but if we didn't, I wanted to go ahead and just briefly discuss Bartholomew Vex. If there's anybody in the chat, did you guys get Bartholomew? What do you think? Do you like him? Do you dislike him? I think if you have Atticus Doom, this seems like a no-brainer type of piece.
For sure.
But, Prime wasn't a huge fan of his Renaissance look.
Nice way of putting it. I like it. But see, I can't stand those Quaker socks.
Quakers. That's what it was. I was trying to remember what you said.
Oh yeah, the Quaker socks.
Yeah, if you want to know what Bartholomew Vex is going to look like, just look at a Quaker Oats box, and that gives you basically the same idea. But yeah, I can't take credit for this, but Foosh Robo was saying that if Mezco did a Hellfire Club, they would knock it out of the park for stuff like this.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Those socks. But yeah, he's cool.
78.
78. Did you get Bartholomew, since you have so much to say? Did you get?
I'm pretty sure he does, because I think he said he would wear his socks with his dicky shorts like that when he was in school. He explains all the rings.
Nice.
So full circle. He probably got flashbacks. 78 saw this and he was like, "Oh, that's one of my homies. So let's do that." Come on, 78.
78
he said, "Yeah, he did get him." Yeah.
Yes.
Can't wait till the peelage
That's
starts
cool.
or the shrinkage. Just swap the shoes for Chucks. Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. Renaissance Gomez. You got enough
Homie
Gomez,
Gomez.
you could just swap some out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about selling. Speaking of Gomez, I have a few Gomez I may need to let go of.
Uh-oh.
So.
Hey, I still got that extra.
I know.
We need to sort that out.
Yeah, we do. I don't know, Gomez versus Solomon Kane. I don't know, Prime. I think you're trying to pull a fast one.
No, it wasn't going to be. Hey, listen here. Look, buddy. Look, it wasn't going to be even trade. I was going to make it worth your while.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. But yes, we will have to settle something. Cortez.
78 for 1778. Cortez, bro. Yeah.
Another drop that happened recently. It is now sold out. So if this is your first time you're seeing it, sorry. But the figure obscura, The Ghost of Jacob Marley, which is from A Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens mini comic, I guess.
Did you pick him up?
I did not.
Yeah.
He's very cool.
Killed it.
Yeah, the shipping's very expensive.
I was like, nope.
If you guys have gone to Legion's Con in the past, they always have Figura Obscura out for sale. So I'm thinking to myself, I really want him down the line. I can just pick him up there.
Yeah.
He is really cool. I do like, the new kind of stuff they gave us. I don't know if I like how he's blue. I know that it's from The Christmas Carol. I know he's supposed to be a ghost, but it makes him very specific to the source material, which, I get why people really want this, but for me, it's just like, I would probably want the accessories.
Oh,
maybe not so much the figure.
Yeah. No, I like the fact that he was blue. I liked everything about it. It was just when I was about to check out, I was like 80 something. I was like, nope.
Yeah. It came to about like $85, I think.
Yeah, mine was like 82.
Or 83. Yeah, 82. When I was, because it was $60 for the figure plus about $18 in shipping. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, a really cool figure. Like, I don't want to take away from it. It looks awesome. But it's just not anything I felt like I had to have.
Yeah.
What's up, Machu Toy? Machu was giving you some love for your Tony Mac.
Yeah, he did. I appreciate that. But he also said Toddy Mac figs are like the girl that you can't bring around the family. So you just, keep them away. Don't tell anybody your deep dark secret. And then I told him, I'm like, I'll raise you one. And it's the girl that not only do you not bring to your family, but you only meet at the park. You don't even want to be seen in public with her.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, touche. That's how we classify Toddy Mac figures.
Hey, why don't you just meet me? Do you know this park?
Hey, meet me at the Aiden Skate Park at 8:15 and behind the dumpsters.
Just make sure that you wear something dark.
Make sure no one sees you.
Yeah, I don't want anybody asking me about you.
Yeah.
Ouch, Prime. Ouch. Those girls need love too.
I appreciate. Well, yeah, but no one can see it though. They appreciate that Machu was like had my back.
Yes, that was cool, Machu, to come to Prime's defense, because when it comes to McFarlane's, he doesn't get a lot of defense.
Here, put this bag on.
That's
like
great.
I'm just
Trevor's unboxing.
I love.
Trevor's unboxing Jacob Marley.
Come on, Trevor.
If you want to go check out this figure, go check out Trevor's channel after we stop going live, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
After.
And Henrock, thank you for joining us as well. Been loving your recent work, man. I think he just recently posted a photo of Doc Knock in the Nocturnal Lair from 78. So that's pretty sweet.
It's a lot of
Killing it,
love.
dude. We featured him once, right? As a figure aficionado. Yeah, so
Yep, we
Henrock,
did.
your job is to go find what episode we featured you in. I'll say it was
Yeah,
a
good
fairly
luck.
recent one. Yeah, good luck.
It was in this year.
You only have
If not,
90
the
to
year
choose
before.
from. But that unfortunately comes to the end of the hour of power for me and Prime. Thank you guys for joining us on this Motivational Monday. Hopefully it gave you some more energy for your week. You're like, man, I feel powered. I'm going to go finish up my week like a boss. If you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the Figure Booth. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss when we go live or post new episodes. If you're still here and you haven't done it already, please make sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment. Thank you for everybody for leaving live comments. But if you catch us on the replay, let us know. Replay crew in the comments so we can shout you out. Always appreciate that. Prime, where can they find you?
All under Prime to the First. And let us know if the Figure Booth tour is a good idea. You guys are in on it. You guys are not. Suggestions for figs or what to do, rules, requirements, all that good stuff. Drop it down below. Let us know. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes, the Figure Booth Tour 2024 will be a
Yes.
new thing that we're talking about. And hopefully you guys can join in.
Yeah. that'd
Me
be
and Prime
awesome.
will start it out. Obviously, trust is going to be a key thing. And, if we send somebody a figure and they don't end up sending to anybody else,
We will
may have to call
come
you out.
after you. We will come after
Yeah.
you.
But it's a cool idea to help engage with our audience.
Yeah.
Hope you guys can get involved. You guys can catch me at figurefan_Nate on all the normal stuff. Thank you all for joining. We'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.
Till next time. Peace.